and he made the biggest mess. Hello lovelies, it's jaemommma here. I feel like it's been forever since I've last had the opportunity to sit down and chat with you guys, but I'm back and I'm better. Today I am going to accept the challenge from jaemommma, and I'll be sure to link her down in the description box. But I am accepting her challenge of sharing the most embarrassing moment and the most proud moment I have experienced being a mom. For me, it was kind of hard to figure out my most embarrassing moment because my son, he doesn't speak in complete sentences yet, but I will say that my son is generally a pretty clean eater. He doesn't make a lot of mess unless we're eating rice or quinoa. But other than that, he doesn't get a whole lot of food on the floor. But we just got back from our vacation in San Diego and we went to this Mexican restaurant, and he made the biggest mess he had ever made. He spilled 2 cups of water. One was partially my fault though, but so yeah, in an attempt to try to save the cup, I ended up making a bigger mess. So he knocked down cups of water. He got rice all over the floor. He got beans all over the floor, napkins, just made a complete mess all over the floor, all over himself, all over the table. Like, it was the messiest dinner I had ever experienced with my son, ever. So that's probably my most embarrassing moment. And it probably wasn't that bad, and I know kids are messy, but when I travel, I get anxious and I'm unsettled when I travel, when I'm out of my element these days. So that probably contributed to the embarrassment. My most proud moment, I have a lot of proud moments. I love that kid. Oh my goodness. But I would probably say my proudest moment when he read Bubbles Bubbles by himself. Read Bubbles Bubbles. His favorite book is Bubbles Bubbles. It's a Sesame Street. It's like a beginners or early readers kind of book, and there's a lot of repetition in the book. Helps the kids identify different body parts in the book. And so I read the book maybe 3 or 4 times to him. Bubbles Bubbles on my nose, bubbles bubbles on my toes, bubbles bubbles in my hair, bubbles bubbles everywhere. That's the first few pages of the book. And I only read it to him like 3 or 4 times before he went and got the book one day, unprompted, brought it to me and said, bubble, 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 bubble. It was the cutest thing. And so I read Bubbles Bubbles to him, and I was reading Bubbles Bubbles on my nose, and he started pointing to his nose. And then I kept reading, I'm just beaming. And I read Bubbles Bubbles on my toes, and he pointed to his toes. And then I read Bubbles Bubbles in my hair, and he pointed to his hair. Like, y'all, that's my proudest mommy moment. He's watching, he's learning, he's paying attention, and he's growing, and I'm just so proud of the little baby boy, the child, and eventually the young man and man that he's gonna grow up to be. He's already proven to be an amazing kid, an amazing person, and I just can't wait to watch him grow. So thanks to jaemommma for tagging me in this challenge. If you like this video, then check the description box for some similar content, and I will see you next time.